Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Sneaky Sasquatch. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be basically going over some things that could potentially be coming to Sneaky Sasquatch sometime in the near future. So for the first one is when you finish the main storyline, or when you put Mr. Pemberton into jail, at the very end, the police officer comes out and basically asks you about becoming a detective, maybe. But he says there's no room for it. So, what I'm thinking is there could potentially be a way to where you can actually work for the police station, or become a detective spy, or maybe something along those lines. It's definitely possible. I feel like you'd be able to get a police outfit then. You might be able to run a police car, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, there's just many different things that could come with that, and the way it hints it pretty hard at the end, it seems like that could very easily come in the future. Now for the second one, you'll also probably knew this, but if you ever drive past the corporation, you'll notice there's the town hall, but it looks to be under construction, and if you talk to the guy at the front of the building, he basically says that the town hall is undergoing some renovations or something like that. And I even messaged the developers about this, and I asked them and said something about maybe there's a potential to be able to run for mayor in the future, and they said they're definitely thinking about it, as you can see by the post, but they're just not 100% sure on where it would go or what you would do as mayor. I personally think it'd be pretty legit, because I don't know how it would work really. I mean, I guess you would run against other people. I don't know, maybe once you get that, then maybe you could become governor of the state, and I don't know, maybe go to presidency. That's probably not going to happen, because that'd be kind of stupid, to be honest. But maybe the whole point of this game is to actually take over the world. That just got dark fast. Anyways, now for number 3 is something else that came from Reddit. This is basically the ability to be able to run a business from the available lease spaces. Because if you notice, so the little section before you get to the main part of town, you notice where you get your furniture and you can buy backpacks. There's basically like 2 or 3 buildings that say available for lease, and basically some people were thinking that maybe you could potentially like be able to buy those and maybe start a business or something like that. I mean, if you could run your own business and get in a healthy income and maybe hire people to work for you, I don't know, I just feel like that would be kind of cool. This is, by the way, this is just something that someone suggested, but it could very easily come into play. So now for number 4 is, this one is pretty obvious. It's basically, if you go into the arcade room, whatever, the guy that is in there, if you notice, there's like 3 other arcades or arcade stations that are not in use. There's just other people standing around them, and they give you different hints about it. And it basically, if you talk to the guy, he says something about that arcades will definitely be coming in the future and more prizes. So that's something we could easily look forward to, and I'm sure that'll probably be implemented, because it just makes sense that it would be. I don't really understand why they would add the whole thing, only add 3 games, and then that's it. Like, it just feels like kind of a waste, but I think they'll add something else. And now for the final one, and that is things that can be put on top of a desk. So what I mean by that is if you go into the furniture section, or in the furniture place where you buy all your furniture, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really sure what the name of it is. But basically, if you go in there, there's the desk that you can buy, and it basically says something about being able to put things on top of that in the future. Basically, maybe you could put, well, you know, just look at the post. It says it right there. But yeah, I don't know what this could mean. It means maybe we could take photos in the future. I mean, I think that'd be pretty legit. And then you could have photo albums that you could put on top. Maybe you could catch fish and mount them or something like that. Or maybe you could put little plants up there. Or maybe even this. You could actually potentially buy like different little plants, or maybe even you could buy a computer in the future and put it up there. Yeah, so that's just some of the news that has been coming out that could potentially be coming. The one thing also that I would think would be pretty cool, because if you notice, you can actually find cat food and dog food lying around the city and in different places, and you can actually buy it at the grocery store, I believe. So I think it'd be pretty cool, and this is actually something that could very easily come, the ability to be able to have pets, which would be kind of cool, you know? You come home from work one day and your little puppy dog will be running around after you. I think it'd be kind of cool. Maybe your little kitty cat, I don't know, whatever you want. I think that'd be pretty legit. Something else that I think would be pretty cool is the fact that you would have like an electronics store. I think that would be kind of cool, where you could go in, you could buy a computer, you could potentially buy a TV, and then I think it'd be pretty legit if you could buy a cell phone. Now the reason I say that is because this would open up a whole nother idea slash a whole nother thing you could do, I guess is what I'm saying. Because if you would have a cell phone, that means you could therefore make phone calls from, you know, where you are, which would be really nice, even though you don't make many phone calls at all except for calling the bank. But then you could also post on social media, and this would also allow for you to have a camera, which I think would be kind of legit. But yeah, it would basically maybe allow you to go on on social media and be able to build up followers, or I don't know, just different things like that. Yeah, those are just some of the ideas I had, and those are some of the facts that I found that could potentially be coming. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on it if you really want to. If not, then I don't really care. It honestly does not matter to me. It lets me know you like the videos. So yeah, I want to thank y'all so much for watching, and hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.